So I realized something now, and for the first time in my life, I'm 47, and I don't understand fully why I'm realizing it now. But the issue is I've had a brain injury, a severe injury that has caused me to lose my memory totally. And I've lost memory, and I also can't form new memories. So I'm very lost in the world, and I'm trying to rebuild somehow. But I've realized something as part of that process, and it's just struck me very strongly, and I wanted to share it. What I've realized is that women are an addiction to men. Women are essentially like a drug, like an addictive drug. And it has struck me quite strongly because when I think of the attraction of women and why I'm so drawn to women, it revolves around things like their look, beauty, their feel, their smell, the way they move. There's so many aspects to what makes a woman tick, and so many elements that draw me to women. I've never realized before, it's never occurred to me before to think of women as essentially the same as a narcotic drug, the same as cocaine or whatever. That the thoughts of a woman, the feel of a woman can cause men to lose self-control and to lose common sense and to not protect themselves. And there's a very strong realization that the liking of women can be related to the same thing as addiction to drugs. I've never considered thinking of women in this way. And I do think it is valid to regard women as essentially the same as a drug. And addiction, if you like, to these drugs or to this drug can have the same negative effects as addiction to a commonly understood drug, like cocaine or whatever. Or alcohol, maybe. I've never viewed addiction in this way. Maybe that's not the way to put it. I've never viewed women in this way. And I've never appreciated how my thoughts about women could essentially be described as the same as the thoughts a cocaine addict has or an alcoholic has. The feelings, the associations, the drive behind my interest in women is the same sort of thing that an alcoholic experiences or a drug addict. It is basically stunning to me to appreciate how my view of women could be the same as a cocaine addict's view of cocaine or an alcoholic, etc. I've never viewed women in this way, but when I take a step back and think about it, women do essentially have a narcotic effect. It is stunning to realize this, and I'm yet to decide what it means, but it's just significant, I think, to realize this. Because the reason I'm finding it significant is that I felt up to now that other activities, other pursuits in life are less valuable than pursuit of women. I'm not some kind of sex addict or anything, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that in my life, it's always seemed to me that happiness and contentment, the way forward in life, is to have a relationship with a woman. It seems like an automatic, normal thing. But I'm thinking now that I might have been wrong in that assumption, in that way of looking at the world. It is possible to replace women with other activities that fulfill the same need within men. I think it's possibly necessary for men to find this, to find an alternative path forward. I've been looking into true forced loneliness, TFL, a little bit. I don't know the details yet, but the bottom line is, I think, men should seek to fulfill their potential, to satisfy their needs, make themselves happy without a woman. Maybe the future and contentment and a good life doesn't lie in the arms of a woman. Now, I don't know how family fits into this. I haven't thought about it very much. So as just hit me just now. So family is obviously an issue. But in terms of normal relationship going forward in life, it could be that true forced loneliness might be a valid way forward. For me in particular, but possibly for men generally. It could be that women should be regarded in the same way as cocaine. It could be sensible for men to view women as a drug. And to understand that and appreciate it, and so tread with caution when dealing with women. Now, this isn't to slander women or be negative about women at all. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm talking about a woman's effect on a man. And that men should appreciate this effect and understand how it can be negative for men. It's not correct, I would say, to say that this is a criticism of women in any way. It's not where I'm coming from. I'm saying that a woman is a woman, and her effect on me or men, the effect has certain consequences. So it's not correct to describe this effect as any fault of a woman. A woman is a woman. It's not the issue. The issue is the effect of this woman on a man and how it makes a man behave. This is new thinking for me, and it's stunning, basically. It's never occurred to me before to view women as essentially the same as a drug, the same as a narcotic or whatever. To liken women to cocaine never occurred to me to think this way, and I do have a lot more thinking to do because it is very early days.